I almost quit making content earlier this year, but there was one thing that kept me going that made me believe that I would be able to grow my personal brand, despite not seeing any results. I was stuck in 200 view jail, I wasn't getting traction on my videos, and I was questioning reality if what I was doing was working and if it was even worth it. Fast forward to today, I've built a full-time online business from my personal brand. I've been able to work with multiple different companies, made multiple different connections in my industry, work with different entrepreneurs, and I have created a system that allows me to work from anywhere in the world at any time I want. And with that being said, the power of personal branding truly has affected me in one of the most positive ways. And before I share with you the mindset shift that took me from not seeing any results to consistently posting videos every single day without missing a beat, let's rewind to when I wanted to quit making content. There was a moment when I decided, hey, I'm gonna start posting every single day. And I realized that if I really wanted to see the success that other people were seeing in this industry, I needed to post every single day and make it a non-negotiable to grow my Instagram account, because when you have a powerful Instagram account like that, it truly is a big lever that you can pull, and it's an asset that makes brands want to work with you and also drives clients inbound to work with you as well if you're running an online business. I thought it was an absolute no-brainer to make this kind of content and to start posting on Instagram and build a personal brand. So I said to myself, okay, if I can do this, if I post every single day, I will eventually grow my account and I will see the benefits once that happens. And after a month, I didn't see any results. And I thought to myself, what am I doing? I think I was just really overshadowed by a lot of the big creators and a lot of big people out there who were saying, I have millions of followers and just like making millions of dollars every single month. And I got really lost in that sauce. And it wasn't until I actually took a step back and said, hey, all of these guys started somewhere. And it truly wasn't until I actually met some of these people, the people who are behind these big personal brands, who told me the same thing, who actually walked me through like their entire process and about how it really did take them years to see any success. And I really thought to myself, I was like, you know what, if these guys can do it for years and not see any success, why am I complaining about my analytics from a month in of posting content every day? And I said to myself, I'm not even qualified right now to even say, is this gonna work or not? Because I hadn't had any skin in the game. And here's the one thing that kept me going that completely changed my mindset shift. And it's kind of funny because it was a photo and I still have it in my phone. And I'm sure you've seen it. It's pretty funny because it's from a meme. So this is a photo. I always refer back to that photo. And I always think, am I gonna be the guy at the bottom or the one at the top? Because the guy at the bottom was so close to hitting diamonds, but he quit because he couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And the guy above, who's a little bit behind that guy, he's going hard every single day. He's hungry for it. And he loves the journey. He fell in love with the process of it. And that's the biggest thing. You have to fall in love with the process of making content every single day. You gotta fall in love with the creative expression, with getting better at speaking to the camera, with continuously challenging yourself and putting yourself in discomfort. And it's just a game of continuous development. It's all personal development in my opinion. That's what kept me going every single day. I said to myself, I'm quite literally working on myself every single day. Yes, I was making content, putting it out, content distribution, YouTube, Instagram, everything. Sure. But at core though, I thought about the actual skills that I was doing, the things that I was developing, and it was really just a personal development journey. And I really committed to myself that I'm gonna work on myself every single day. It's become such a second nature thing to me because I said to myself, like, if I do this every single day, if I make long videos, if I make different types of videos, either way, if I get on camera every single day and I practice speaking to the camera every day, imagine how that skill stacks over an extended period of time. And I've just made it into a habit. I actually did fall in love with the process of seeing how easier it was to speak to the camera and how I can kind of articulate my thoughts better, have different facial expressions, and carry my tone in different levels, and just deliver the value that I'm trying to share in multiple different types of ways, and by using analogies, stories, metaphors, rhetorical language, and all these different things that centralize around value delivery and storytelling. And through that, I was just honestly being really authentic within myself because I live my life like that every single day, so it was a natural segue from living my life into putting it in front of a camera. And every day since I started posting every day and making content every single day, it's really affected my life in so many different ways. And I would urge you to just put the camera in front of you. It's not going to happen overnight, but in order to have overnight success, you need to fall in love with the process every single day. Because eventually I kept posting every single day and I just fell in love with the process of making the content and just having fun with it. And once I got such in the habit of it, it wasn't until like 3 or 4 months later when my account completely blew up. I had a viral video go insanely viral. It got over 2 million views on Instagram. It generated like well over 18,000 followers into my account. And that's what really got the ball rolling for me. From that point on, all of my content prior to posting that viral video was relevant at that point because I knew all that backlog of content was extremely valuable. I put all my time and effort and energy into those videos, and it built the skills to make more content after that viral video, and my content just kept getting better and better and more consistent, and my engagement on Instagram just got a lot more consistent, and now I can post videos every single day and they get thousands of views. And that's a huge win for me, because if you told me 6 months ago, a year ago, that I would be getting thousands of views, if not close to 10,000 views every single day on my Instagram account, I would have been like, there's absolutely no way. But there is a way now, because I've done this and I've systemized it where I post 3 times a day now, and I've just optimized the amount of impressions that I get on my Instagram, and it all drives into my business, into my different offers and everything, and it's benefiting me in multiple different ways, and like I said at the beginning, in ways that I can't even imagine. And so if you're watching this and you haven't started posting content, especially if you're a business owner and you have a skill that you want to share with people that you honestly are really good at, it's personal branding, man. Post your first video, just make that video. You don't even have to post it, just make that video and get the reps in, and it will change your life in many different ways, in ways you don't even understand. And that's what happened to me, and it's still happening, and I'm just in the early stages of it. I haven't even scratched the surface of where I want to take this personal brand. However, it's got me to places all over the world. It's introduced me to many different successful entrepreneurs and everything, and it's all because of the personal brand. And I would urge you to just start it, because you're not going to regret it. It's going to be a lot of upfront effort and energy at first, but eventually you're going to get in the habit of it, and you're just going to learn the skill, and it will pay off every single year. It will compound and pay you off continuously, but you just can't quit, because once you start, you can't stop. Because if you stop, what was all of it for? And you're going to go off the face of the earth, and people are just going to forget you. You're just going to become another forgotten person. And if you start, you might as well continue to grow it, because if you just start and you haven't even done it for a year, you haven't even done it for 2 or 3 years, you still haven't reached your fullest potential. You can always grow the personal brand and make more connections, and you can do it in many different ways. And if you are just starting out your personal brand and you don't really have a roadmap, a clear understanding of what direction you want to go, and you want to shortcut the process and speed up the results that you're going to get so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that I did, I'll walk you through step by step exactly how you can execute on building out your personal brand so that you can execute on the goals that you want to achieve. And I'm more than happy to do that on a call for free. We can sit down, we'll talk about what is actually keeping you stuck from achieving your goals within your personal brand, and how we can actually go about and execute and create a roadmap that we can follow step by step, that you can do yourself or that you can do with me. At the end of the day, I work with very specific types of people, and if you fit into that category, I'll pitch it to you 100%. But if you don't, I'm not going to pitch it to you. I'm going to give you as much valuable information that I can that's at my disposal. But either way, I hope that I can give you value, and if I can be a small part of your personal brand and give you one insight, at least one insight to help you move forward and to help you crush your goals, or just give you a little bit more clarity within your brand and help you establish the next steps that you want to take in order to achieve your goals, I'm more than happy to help. There's a link down below. Make sure you watch the video and follow the next steps, and I'll see you on that call. But if you made it all the way up until this point, let me know if this information was helpful or if it wasn't. But either way, thank you for watching. Stay locked in, my friend.